rockabye baby, then haul you into the meat markets, toss you on the scales and yell, watch it. Don't wave your thumb there, butcher.
Pretty funny, huh?
Small people, but not as small.
Start over again.
Welcome to the Cannabis Buyers Club, a one-stop shopping for all your medical marijuana needs. We have, for your pleasure, 7 different types of marijuana at various prices.
Bookcases full of books.
We have marijuana cookies and marijuana pills. That is, not Marinol, but marijuana. Soaked in olive oil and put into a gelatin capsule. We also have marijuana tincture. We have any way you can do marijuana, we have it. Suppository, I put it in. Cut that. Cut that part. Kidding. Just kidding.
It's true. It seems like you should do, like the butter, how butter absorbs into your skin. I wonder if the oil extracts the THC from the pot. In a sense. Well, I've been staying here at the generosity of Dennis. And so I've been keeping an eye on the place at the same time.
So when did you start it?
I started in 1991 after Proposition P passed by such an overwhelming margin, 80%. I said, well, the people of San Francisco want AIDS patients and cancer patients and people with multiple sclerosis to have marijuana as medicine. Well, I'm going to be the one to make sure they get it. And I petitioned the Board of Supervisors to put marijuana enforcement in their lowest priority, and they agreed that marijuana as medicine is the police and the district attorney's lowest priority. And I started the Buyers Club, and now we have 2,000 members. And as you can see, we're doing such a good job for all these people that really need us. Anybody that ever doubts that marijuana is a medicine just has to look at some of these faces in here to know that it is a medicine that's helping so many people. And I'm glad to be the person to do it.
What's the requirement to become a member of the club?
You have to have a letter of diagnosis from your doctor, HIV, cancer, multiple sclerosis, serious back injuries, paralyzed, disc injuries, essentially anything that marijuana is good for. If you have the anorexia, marijuana would work, and for pain management, marijuana works. And if you're extremely depressed, instead of Prozac, marijuana does work. But essentially, it's for AIDS patients. They have so many problems, from the appetite to nausea to severe depression. And I started this for the AIDS community. It has since grown for everybody. And I realized more than ever, marijuana is a medicine that so many people really need. And I know someday I might have to go to prison for what I'm doing here, but I know that I can go to prison holding my head high, knowing that I help people, and that I did something that was right. That's really important. It's important that people know that message, and with courage, they can't stop us.
So how many people work here?
There's about 20 people work here, from the bakers to scale people to doormen, and to people that just roll joints for the people. And all our friends, all the people that work here have got AIDS, or cancer, or multiple sclerosis. Most of those people are very unemployable, and we're giving them not only meaning to their life, but a little cash to put in their pocket. And it's satisfaction of knowing that you're helping a fellow patient. And so everyone who works here is just wonderful people. And the people that come here are all my friends that I didn't know. And it started out as a business, but it wound up to be a big family. And now we have 2,000 people in our family, and we love every single one of them. They're all unique and cool. And they come from all walks of life, and we have stockbrokers here, and we have people that never worked a day in their life. But everybody has this magic in their heart, and it's a really good thing. You'll see. $4.
That's the best deal.
But this is the best.
Sure.
The best deal.
$5. Okay. Heavier. Do you have any screens for this? Got a $5 one? $7. Ah, okay. Because I keep losing things so much. 10, 7, 5. So these are the only $5 ones you got? I lost one right away. It was like $10 down to 2. You know? These are very nice. That's 7. 7, 5, 8. It's 8.
We usually have the display tray where you have to smell whatever you know.
How's it going, bud?
How are you doing? Mind being in a picture? Come in.
Okay, here, I'll wait on you down here.
We sell the edible things, well, the marriage bill.
Now that you're dying on.
Especially like in Atlanta, much more very everything.
How long have you been smoking pot?
Well, about 25 years.
Ah, and why do you smoke it? You can look at the camera.
My kids turned me on when I was in my late 40s, I think. I'm 75 now.
Yeah.
But I didn't used to smoke it regularly. I just smoked it when they were around and we celebrated, you know. But I was diagnosed with glaucoma a year ago, April, and I'd been told for years that it would help the pressure of glaucoma. You know, you go blind with glaucoma. But I went to my ophthalmologist expecting him to be able to write out a prescription, and I found out that it was illegal. I hadn't paid all that much attention to it before, you know. I sort of knew it was illegal. Anyway, then I started writing letters to officials and one thing and another. Wrote a letter to Angela Aliotto, who is the president of San Francisco Board of Supervisors. And I told her, well, I had heard that her husband, who had had cancer and had used marijuana to help him through his death. And anyway, I wrote her a letter about what was on my mind, and she wrote me back and told me to call Dennis. Never even heard of Dennis before. And this was maybe in last January. So I called him, and Dennis invited me up, and having glaucoma is an in for me. You know, we all who are members here are sick, and an awful lot of people have AIDS, and then HIV. But we have people with cancer. And do you want me to keep talking?
Sure, keep talking. As long as you got some.
Well, I'll just tell you some of the things that marijuana is supposed to help other than AIDS. Cancer, multiple sclerosis, manic depression. The list is pretty long.
That's okay. You've been taking.
I beg your pardon?
How long have you been taking marijuana?
How long have I been taking it? Well, I have AIDS, and I've had AIDS for 15 years. But I take it because it increases my appetite, and it makes me feel better. And I like coming here because it's more nicer atmosphere than in other places. Okay.
Otherwise, you'd have to buy it on the street?
Well, yes, and I would want. Who knows what you're getting? You know, you could be getting sold anything out there, but in here you get the best for a medical reason.
Okay.
For me, thank you.
So how many cookies you buy? I'm not committing to anything.
You got 2 bags today, man.
I'm sorry.
Here.
Right. Oh, you don't want to be?
Yeah. We're like, oh wow. How much of this would you say?
You get, I think to effectively, you're going to need the whole thing.
Oh, is it like a lot weaker than?
Well, it's 2 grams in there, so I don't know. You know,
Well, what's in the banana bread? 2 grams?
2.5.
2.5. Okay, because like I must have had like the smallest piece. It wasn't even a quarter of a piece, and I was just like, ooh, and I gave that much to my mom, and she was just like, she passed it really.
Well, you know, well, like, I'm probably going to use more than you.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
do you think maybe half? Or so? I just don't, you know, like she's like a hardcore.
we'll start off with your smallest amount, you know, give her like a quarter of it.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then you give her another quarter.
Okay, actually, I have a list, so we can go over it, and then I'll probably buy this.
You guys can take that needle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What about me?
How long you been working here?
Well, I don't really work here.
Oh, okay.
I don't consider this work. I consider this to be
Are you being interviewed?
political work.
No, that's okay. You can be interviewed too.
Ooh, where'd you get these? Where'd you get this? You know what this is?
It's an ashtray.
No, it isn't. No, Saripap.
What is it?
It's like a for watercolors. Make the colors in there.
Oh, the dish.
Yeah, the dish. Yeah. There's a little place called Unique Company on Grant Review, Chinatown Begins. He has all kinds of these, you know, just exactly for that.
So how long have you been using marijuana?
60 years.
60 years. And for what medical condition are you here?
Well, I used to be a ballerina. And my joints. The knees, the hips.
You know what happened. Don't ever give me your number, man. Like I am.